Welcome back to Walletopia. Today we're going to take a look at a wallet made in Portugal by a maker who is passionate about his design and the quality of his wallet. The singular wallet took Jorge Ferreira, the owner, a few years to develop, and we've had a number of requests for this one, so let's get into it. Came with a nice thank you card, which was personalized, which I appreciate. Open this up. Parchment paper. A nice sleeve. Here's the wallet. Provides us nice instructions. How to use it. Not too hard. That's what we like. We like simple things. This is the tan color with a green elastic. You can specify the color of leather and elastic in this. That came to me with 2 additional elastics, which are really a nice touch, and you can even choose the colors you want at checkout for this. Let's see what else we get here. Oh, and here they are, right here. Here are the additional elastics. Nice. And, oh, look at this. Okay, this is really brilliant. They provide you with an RFID card, which is brilliant. I've mentioned this before, and if a company wants to provide RFID coverage, screw the wallet, don't do it there. Provide a card, really. You don't want to ruin the wallet with RFID material. Best thing ever, really. And here we go. No sewing. This is one piece of leather. How's this done in here? Let's take a look at that. Looks like it's a piece of leather that's in there and glued. All right. So there we go. Simple in nature. We like those things. Now to the feature review of the singular leather wallet. On the exterior, we see no appreciable features. You can call this elastic a features because it's what keeps the flap down. And if we open up the flap, we get into our first feature, which is we have a slot. And the slot is right here in the front. This is where cards go here. And then in the back, again, it's a more open space. It's captured more properly with this bottom leather that comes up here, which means you can put coins in here, as well as cash folded, and of course additional cards if you'd like. Keys, anything. This is big enough that you can put in here. There is enough space, and it's enough width here to allow something sizable to go in there and still work just fine. And that is a review of the features of the singular leather wallet. Now onto the card and cash insertion test. Well, as you saw, I got 7 cards in there. Some of you are probably going, holy cow, why are you stuffing that wallet? Well. The company says it can hold up to 12 cards, so I put something in there. Reasonable, of course, would be about 4 minimum, and reasonable carry would be 8 on the maximum side, but they said they can do 12. And there is all kinds of space on this back area here for whatever. The possibilities are really amazing with that. You saw I got 5 slips of cash there, 2 coins, and it handled all the currencies just fine. Really, and I like the fact that you just have to fold it once, put it in, and away you go. Now, it's designed and made in Portugal, full-grain veg tan Portuguese leather, which will develop a beautiful patina over time. You can choose the color of the leather, the color of the elastic that you want on this, and you can also have custom stamping done, up to 15 characters on here. Very, very personable in what you can do with this. It's priced at $35, free shipping worldwide. From a usability perspective, I have expressed concerns about the width of this elastic before in other products because it has a tendency to bind or to kind of wrap on itself, twist up. But I haven't seen that as I've kind of played with this just briefly. And I wish there was a quick access slot on the back here. And the reason why is because you have to take this elastic off every time you want to get to something. If I have a singular card I use the most often, I wish I could have it on the exterior somewhere to use quickly. But, you know, by putting on the elastic, it really corrects itself. There are fewer instances of this twisting and binding on me than I thought I would have, just looking at the initial width of this elastic. Now, how does this work in real life? How would this function? Well, every time you need to get access to anything, there's nothing on the exterior. We talked about that. Quick access would be great. So you have to take the elastic off, at which point you have immediate access to your cards. The fact that this kind of comes out like this, I like, because you can thumb through the cards you want. You don't have to dig in, pull them all out. You can just look at the one you want, pull it out, not a problem. Want access to cash, you can pull it out. There you go. Coins, they come out just fine. There you go. Be able to put them back in. Create a little tunnel there. Where you go. Fold it. Put the elastic back on. And you're off. I mean, this isn't bad. I do want to take a look at that little connection piece that we saw in the beginning. If we open this up, of course the singular piece has these two sides that fold in. And on the interior here, we noticed really quickly that we have another piece of leather. It looks like that is the connection point there. And it appears to be done by glue and with glue. So hopefully there's no issues of that coming undone over time, loosening up. Stitching probably would have been a nicer option, but it wouldn't have been as clean here on this front. And so that's a decent choice, but I think that may be a potential for a weakness in the wallet. It measures 3.5 by 2.3 by 0.3, and it weighs 45 grams. You know, for something so small, there's a good weight of leather in this. Now, Jorge Fijera is the owner and operator of Singular Leather. It's a one-man show where he's designed this whole concept of the wallet and creates them all to order. And as the case with most leather makers, it started as a hobby for him, where he sold his goods at a local market where he became known and demand increased. And from there, he decided to focus on just one wallet, this design here, which brings us to this thing we see today, which I think is great. Now, his passion for his work and this design, which shows in the quality and time committed to making them, stands out. And this will be a wallet that will last a considerable amount of time. Now let's get into the final score. For quality of 5, price of 4, features of 3, usability of 3, and perception of 4. That gives us a great score of 40 out of 50. Kindly press the like button if you would. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. We appreciate you being here today. We'll see you in the next review. Bye.